What are some of your unethical life hacks? NSFW. The best liar convinces everyone he is a terrible liar. I've been doing this for years. If it's a small lie, like who farted or who put the empty milk carton in the fridge, I'll tell a terrible lie. I'll not be able to hold a straight face, contradict myself, basically suck at lying. Now everyone I know thinks I can't tell a lie to save my life. So when I really need a big lie, I nail it every time. No one ever suspects me when I lie straight-faced. I have a different thing. I never lie, so nobody could believe I lied. I do actually lie occasionally, but carefully and usually without malicious intent. If ever I need a lie to protect myself, it's looked over because I usually admit fault if it was my fault and don't generally try to lie my way out of trouble. When buying something on Craigslist, I use my spam email to lowball the seller by a lot. Then I use my regular email to give a reasonable offer that is still a good amount under the asking price. I almost always have my offer accepted. On the other side, I was once trying to sell a mini fridge on Craigslist for $50. People kept emailing me lowball offers like $35 or $40. So I took down the ad and relisted it for $65. Got my $50. Honestly, a $35 or $40 offer for a $50 asking price is not a lowball. They are expecting you to negotiate. I always pick rock paper scissors against my sister or in front of my sister. I end up doing dishes more, etc, but the odd time I really need something I pick scissors. She's always going on about how I'm so dumb for always picking rock, but I know what's up. Next level rock paper scissors. You keep playing the long game, my friend. We know who the smart one is. Good old rock, nothing beats that. Put an NSFW tag on an AskReddit post to get more attention. Parents of Reddit, what are some fun activities to do with your children? NSFW. Swallow them. If you wanna download movies, music, or software, just Google them and read the DMCA complaints on the bottom of the search results. All the copyrighted material is conveniently listed there and where you can get them. Good guy Google. If you ever go to a country concert where something that implies you are in the military, you won't pay for a drink the whole night. That is fucking horrible and absolutely brilliant at the same time. But for that to work you have to go to a country concert. Does anybody know where one could purchase a 4XL Navy SEAL outfit? If you're hungry and it's between 6 AM to 8 AM, you can get free continental breakfast from pretty much any hotel you walk into. It helps if it's busy. This is all part of a much bigger life hack. Always pretend like you belong somewhere. Keep your head up, your back straight, and walk with purpose. If you look nervous or sketchy, people won't trust you. If you act confident, people will rarely question why you're somewhere you don't actually belong. A clipboard, safety vest and a hard hat will do the trick in most cases where there isn't a ton of security. I'm a continental breakfast inspector from Hilton headquarters. But sir, this is Marriott Hotel. Whatever. Don't you see my hard hat and clipboard? On that note, if you ever lose a phone charger, walk into any hotel and tell them you stayed there and forgot your charger. They'll pull out a box full of them. When lying, always include something slightly embarrassing or something that makes you look bad as part of your story. It's not only going to disarm their skepticism, admitting to something embarrassing gives an impression of humility, but even if they remain skeptical, they'll be left wondering why you would make something up that you'd rather keep secret if it were true. No one questions diarrhea. My family motto. I don't have a great imagination. Care to provide an example? Sorry I'm late. I sneezed and pooped myself a little, so I had to change. I thought it had to be a lie. When career hunting, flagging Craigslist posts as spam after applying, or taking down flyers for a position, like at a college campus, cuts down on the competition. So we're curious, you're the only person who applied for this job because someone took our flyer down. How did you find out about the position? Well, I was so excited after writing your number down. I pooped myself a little and I needed something to wipe with. I'm so embarrassed and so sorry. I assumed you would notice and put another one up. When you are calling a utility customer service number and you need to speak to someone but receive an automated menu prompt, choose the Spanish option, then press 0. Multiple benefits here. More often than not, they do not hire reps that only speak Spanish. They will most likely be bilingual and will handle overflow calls in English anyway. Second, Spanish speakers are less common in India, so the Spanish speaking call centers are usually located in the US. So when you get the rep, you will not have to deal with language barriers often encountered with the Indian reps. In addition, the wait is usually not as long. Source: I used to work at a title company, and this usually worked when calling large corporate banks. I'm actually teaching a class on how to carry out all sorts of scams. Registration fee is $500, cash or money order only. The weirdest I've heard of is rich moms hiring handicapped people to go to Disney with them so they and their children can skip all the lines. If I was a cripple, I would totally do this for money. I post fake job ads on Craigslist for positions I'm interested in. I get tons of resumes from people who are looking for similar positions in my area. Then I make sure my resume stands out from the rest when I apply for a real job. As someone currently looking for a job, that is diabolically amazing. It's so good that I'm contemplating downvoting you so that nobody else sees it but me. I buy organic produce, but use the self-checkout and ring it up as the non-organic version. Yes, I'm a rebel. I used to do the same, but would go crazy with it. I don't know if they fixed this, but Fresh and Easy used to ring up bananas at self-checkout by count, not by weight. They don't weigh the banana. I'd ring everything up as bananas and just pretend to scan them. 10-pound bag of frozen chicken, 25 cents. Huge jug of laundry detergent, same. Anything. All I have to say in my defense is that you gotta do what you gotta do when your broken food stamps don't make it through the month. I'm doing much better now and no longer steal food and household supplies. I love the idea that if they were keeping some kind of reference list of shopping, they'd see, every week someone comes in and buys 130 bananas and nothing else. Weird. How else are we to wage guerrilla warfare? Entering the partying raid scene. I tell everyone I've never done any drugs. Suddenly everyone offers me cocaine, ecstasy, pot, LSD. I think I've had $200 worth of drugs each weekend for free. Same with liquor. I'm not drinking tonight. Boom. Everyone gives me booze. It's like everyone wants to break your integrity as soon as you tell them you are not doing whatever they are doing. Ducking brilliant. Totally using the I am totally not getting late tonight next time I go out. If you look like you know what you're doing, no one will bother you. To prove this in college, a friend and I walked into the student union holding a clipboard, walked straight over to a table, picked it up, and walked out with it without anyone saying anything. If you look like you know what you're doing, no one will bother you. If you're white, a corpse can't testify. That's more of a death hack, I think. If someone hurts your feelings, dedicate much of your free time and energy into finding ways to humiliate them and ruin their life. It can become a very fun exercise leading to increases in problem solving abilities and the gaining of inexpensible life lessons. I once emailed proof that someone was cheating on their girlfriend because he brought up an embarrassing about me and made it seem much worse story in front of people he knew I wanted to impress. He done so only for his own amusement. His girlfriend a month later got photos emailed to her from a throwaway email address. He never knew I had the photos and has never found out. Feels good. I have a bunch. Here are a couple of my faves. Buy the cheapest ticket you can find for a sporting event you want to attend. 1 hour before it starts, log into StubHub to see which nice, but not heavily secured, seats are still available at a price point higher than the competition. Write a few of them down, and chances are you can sit there all game without any issue. Keep your next parking ticket, pay online, and put it on your windshield whenever you need to park illegally. In Philly and New York City you'll just get more tickets. They pile those bastards on when they see a ticket already on the car. Hell, in Philly you'll probably just get towed. When you are second in line to the throne, kill your older brother. When you are first in line to the throne, kill your younger brother. This should be easy, as he is younger than you. If you call in sick to work, always say your doctor is a she. Just that tiny detail makes it so much more legit. I can't make it in today, my doctor's a woman. Bulletproof. It would work well if you have a very sexist male boss. He's trusting the opinion of a woman. Clearly he's not in the right state of mind. He's no good to us today. When phoning up your internet service provider, rather than waiting through the robotic voice thing, choose the option to say you want to quit their service. This way you will talk to a human faster, as they will persuade you to keep business with them. Ask for customer retention. Those guys will do backflips to make sure you don't take your business elsewhere. I did that for my internet provider and they were just like, alright, let me help you cancel. There's a $50 cancellation fee, by the way. I hung up.